you be thinking about me, baby love? Do you be thinking about me?
Yeah, baby.
Baby love. Do you be thinking about me?
Yeah, baby.
Baby love.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. You're here in the house with Lou's Fix It. Today, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to take your arrma vendetta wheel size up from a hex 14 millimeter to a hex 17 millimeter. Did one of these and posted it, and everybody was wondering what you did. Some people know, some people don't. So I'm here to show the people that don't know how you change it from a hex 14 millimeter to a hex 15 millimeter. A couple things you might need to show you what you need. Okay, so first thing you're gonna need, you're gonna have to get one of these guys here. This is your axle piece you're gonna need. It's for the Mega or either the arrma Typhon 3S. This is your first piece you're gonna need. You need the screw for it. It's a small screw that goes in the front, and you need the rod that goes in. The screw locks the rod to keep everything in place once you put everything together. Then you're gonna need your 17 millimeter hex and the hex screw. Now this piece is something special I'm using. You'll figure this one out later on. I'll tell you about this one later on after we get the tire. All right, let's get everything going. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna wanna do is take the body off of it. That was a little joke for you guys out there. Wasn't that funny? I ain't that funny, that's why I'm doing this. All right, first thing, get your tire off. You got one of these tools here. Everybody should have one of these if you got more than 2 armor cars. If you got 1 armor car, you should definitely have one of these. First thing you're gonna do is take your tire off. Pretty simple. Unscrew to the left. All right, let's get that tire off. Old tire, I don't use it no more. She wanted to be a little, all right, tire is gone. Then you would need a 1.5 millimeter. Inside of here, you got a little screw right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me bring it a little close. Got a little screw right there inside of, okay, let me get that straight. Oh, you can see it. Inside of here, this little screw got to come out. Once you take that little screw out of there, this piece pops off. All right? All right, you have a little rod inside there that was holding on to that piece. That piece comes out. Next thing you do, you get a 2 millimeter hex. Get a 2 millimeter Allen key, and you have this screw. Let me get this closer, you can see it. You're taking apart, you're taking off this rod right here, and you're gonna take the shock off, right? You have a screw right here. Let me see. You have a screw right here. Can you see that? Can I zoom in on that? Got a screw right there, and a screw up top here, right there. Those 2 screws come out. Everything drops down, and you can get along with your job. Okay, so now since I loosened them 2 screws up for you, you can pull them out, you can leave them in. I'd rather take them out, put them to the side so they won't get lost. All right, so after those 2 pieces is out, this will drop down like so. That piece will come right out. All you're trying to do is get this piece out of there. Right now, you can pull the whole piece out, and it'll look like this. Second, you take your 2 millimeter. Inside there, you got a screw. You get your hex inside, fill the screw, make sure you want it, give her a nice twist. The screw do not come out. Don't try to get the screw out of there. It's not gonna come out. Once you get it all the way loosened up, pop this piece off like so. That's your old piece. Can I see it? That's your old piece. That piece goes. What you're gonna do next is you take your new piece, you slide your new piece inside there with the grooves that it goes in on. Take your 2mm, tighten that piece back up. You should feel when you tighten it up. There we go. Got it nice and tight. Get it nice and tight, because just holding your tire on, you don't want your tire to pop off, go rolling down the street. Tire go pretty far when you're doing 80 miles per hour. Now this piece goes back in. Okay, so now that you have your tie rod inside of there, before all this goes back together, what you want to do is take your hex. Can you see it? Take your hex. You see you have a hole inside there. There's a hole inside your axle. You meet the holes up together. You put it through. Make sure she's going to fit pretty good. Some of them don't meet back up 100%. So you put that inside there. Make sure it's on pretty good. Take your hex screw. This is the screw that, well, it's actually the axle screw. Get that screw tightened up. Come on, baby. Get on there nice and tight. Now you go back inside here. You tighten that screw up nice and tight. There we go. Now you get this back inside there. Give her a little twist and she should pop right in. There she go. Line everything back up. Put your screws back in. Okay, so now since you got everything back together, the screws is in, everything put back together. You get your tire, that you have set for it. Put her on. Okay, tighten it on, just enough, not too tight. Now, this is where you put your body back on. Me, I'm just putting my body on because it's already cut. You will have to line your body up with your tires while they're on. Do it while the tires is on, they'll come out a lot more better, right? Cut your body to a nice distance around your tires. You should measure the distance around from this tire to the length of your body before you cut it, so you know how far you want to cut your body around your new tires. After you cut it, if you're not that good at cutting the body, what I did, I took one of these pieces. These pieces is for your car, your actual car that you drive. I might sound old school, but your automobile. This piece is a cover for a tire protection. I mean, a rim protection. It is a door protection. You know, not for your doors, for other people's door. When you open up the door, got that little rubber piece on the back of your door that when you hit somebody else's car, it won't scratch their car. It might give them a little dent, but it ain't gonna scratch it. This piece is what I have here, going around my tire well. So I sprayed it green, put it on there. You use the tire glue to glue it on. It glues on very well, very strong. And it gives your wheel well a nice little trim on it. It won't look like a cut body. That's what I did. If you have something different, hey, listen, let me know. Hit me in the comments. Let me know what you did different from this right here to make it look good after the cut. And maybe I'll do another body the way you did it. But the way I did mine, I pretty much like it. It looks good. The new tires on. I got a couple tires that I used for this one. Let me turn this around. Okay, so I have these is the same tires, they just a different center. The rim is different. These are some cheap ones I got off of Amazon for like $25. They're good for just running around the street. It ain't good for speed runs because the tire do pancake a little bit and it hits the it hits this part of the body, the skirt of the body. So I don't use these on speed runs. These ones is good, but they're too big. So I bought them for this car, but they too big, so most likely I'll use them on a felony. But this one right here is a wrap. I give this one 2 thumbs up. For you guys out there that want to get a little bit more speed out this Vendetta, it's the second video I did. Speed up, baby. 150 is the max. Try to get it. It's hard for Vendetta, but try. All right, we out of here.